All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Darren Porras, Market Development Manager for RTI and Healthcare, and I'm joined by Andrew Longhurst. Hi, Andrew, from Wittenstein and Managing Director. And we're going to talk about designing for safety critical medical devices. So first, let's talk about what's going on in the industry today. We're essentially in this new era of intelligent and connected devices where you have this combination and converging technologies of robotics, imaging, connected imaging, therapy devices, essentially is seeing a intelligent system of systems that require hardware, software integration, and the needs for these systems to control, monitor, and view systems and data in real time. So at its core, it's the needs for next generation medical devices are seamless, low latency data sharing across many applications and systems and networks. What this results in is some new development challenges for developing these kinds of systems. And essentially what we're seeing is a platform shift of siloed, single functional medical devices to devices that are now more have lots of different internal and external interfaces. They are need to be interoperable. They need to be connected, and as a result, this results in increasing complexity and connectivity, with also the needs for these systems to be very flexible. So not having to redesign your system every time there are new requirements, new use cases, or new types of devices that these systems need to connect to. And then in addition, all of this complexity and connectivity raises risks in terms of safety, in terms of reliability, the needs to satisfy the standards and regulatory requirements, as well as overall product lifecycle. So lots of challenges in the industry that need to be addressed here in those areas. And Andrew's going to talk more about designing for safety and how to some best practices for that.
Software implementing safety features must be highly deterministic and responsive to hazardous events, enabling the system to enter its safe state in the shortest possible time. SafeRTOS is a pre-certified, safety-critical real-time operating systems for embedded processors. It delivers high performance and pre-certified dependability whilst utilizing minimum resources. SafeRTOS is based upon FreeRTOS. However, SafeRTOS is not FreeRTOS. We took the FreeRTOS functional model, the basic algorithm, and implemented a HAZOP to identify a set of safety requirements. We then put the functional and safety requirements through the safety critical design lifecycle shown to create SafeRTOS and its design assurance pack. By following this safety critical development lifecycle, helps to ensure SafeRTOS has a highly deterministic behavior. We have 100% traceability across the whole development lifecycle. This allows us to show completeness of design, as we can show that all the requirements have been successfully fulfilled. The majority of safety requirements are mitigated in design. The residual risks are passed to the developer via the safety manual. The design assurance pack contains every planning, design, and verification artifact generated for a SafeRTOS variant for a specific processor compiler combination. The design assurance pack gives complete visibility over the full SafeRTOS design process. The DAP is large, extensive, and contains very many documents. However, to help make safety simple, SafeRTOS developers only need to review the SafeRTOS Safety and Users Manual. The Users Manual provides an API reference guide. The Safety Manual explains how to use SafeRTOS safely. It contains 2 checklists, one for integration and one for installation. To date, all an external auditor would want to see is evidence showing that the checklists have been implemented correctly, that an independent reviewer has analyzed the evidence, and that both the developer and the independent reviewer are competent to undertake this work. As FreeRTOS and SafeRTOS share the same functional model, upgrading from FreeRTOS is easy. Many of our customers prototype using FreeRTOS and convert to SafeRTOS at the start of their formal development phase.
So that's really interesting that that is available to accelerate that transition. And another aspect that we're seeing is because of this connectivity and this need for systems to interoperate with internal and external systems, there's this key need of ensuring that device communications and application communications are fault tolerant and secure. So when you think about data connectivity, how has that evolved for devices in the past, and what are more modern approaches today? So looking at this historically, device communications have been relatively ad hoc. So in other words, point-to-point communications, but this is very difficult to scale as systems and teams begin to evolve, and as these systems need to be maintained. Another approach to address this is through a central broker to manage the communications as well. However, one critical aspect of this is that involves this server or a broker, and that represents a single point of failure for communications. Also, this is hard to scale since that as the system evolves, there's more computational resources consumed by that central broker and adding additional load on the overall system. So as a next step, evolving from these conventions has evolved essentially a standard for secure distributed interoperable data flow called DDS, which is the Data Distribution Service. And this addresses the need for real-time data flow in the sense that now all applications have access to all the data. So they seemingly be able to access data on demand, and all of the applications are logical peers on the system. So this is a very powerful distributed framework. Applications may come and go, and it's inherently scalable as a result. So this is a key evolution in data connectivity, and is specifically designed for these types of systems. RTI Connext is a software communication framework that is built on the Data Distribution Service, DDS. As just mentioned, this framework is decentralized, so there's no single point of failure, and this enables fault-tolerant communications that are also very low latency. This framework essentially enables applications to be decoupled from each other and allows the messaging infrastructure to be managed by the framework instead of the application logic. In addition, the framework is transport agnostic, so it doesn't matter if this is a wired communication, a wireless communication. It could even be on the same machine, for example. So inherently transport agnostic as well as cross-platform. As well as cyber secure. So when we talk about being able to have this access to this global database, it is also very configurable. So being able to configure security controls for data flow, least privilege for data flow, authentication, encryption, et cetera, for data in motion is a very powerful concept and is able to be applied for data in motion. And then finally, quality of service is another key attribute for fault-tolerant communications, and that is included with this framework and as part of the standard in terms of reliability, being able to fine-tune your data flow to optimize resource usage, and also to prioritize certain data flows to assure resilient, available communications is a key aspect of this. So this framework really ties together and addresses these complex challenges of this need for real-time data sharing across heterogeneous applications, devices, and systems, and leveraging a standards-based, fault-tolerant framework for that development. So as Andrew and I both talked about, really these are foundations for safety and safety-critical systems. RTI and Wittgenstein provide these tools and technologies that enable and accelerate these transitions from prototype and systems to really the demands for what the industry is calling for today for safety critical and distributed data sharing and platforms.
Safe RTOS is a built-on operating system that provides a responsive, priority-based, preemptive task scheduling. It also offers deterministic event handling and is frequently used in motor control applications requiring precision control. Application code and middleware, for example, a DDS communication stack, can be broken down into individual tasks. Inter-task and ISR communication are managed using queues, semaphores, task notifications, for example. Safe RTOS is the ideal choice for systems that need to respond quickly to safety events, where the system must be placed into a safe state in the shortest possible time. Safe RTOS supports the definition and manipulation of MPD regions on a par-task basis. This feature provides the tools allowing the developer to add a degree of spatial separation between tasks, enabling software consisting of different safety integrity levels to operate on a single core. Safe RTOS is tailored to your specific processor compiler combination and delivered with full source code and our design assurance pack. There's no retesting required on your target hardware. It reduces development costs and improves time to market. And it's straightforward to certify Safe RTOS within an application.
Right. Thank you so much for joining, and hope this was useful in your journey for safety critical medical devices.
Yeah, this is compelling technology being used in systems today. For further information, please contact either RTI or Wittgenstein, or visit our websites at www.highintegritysystems.com or www.rti.com. And all that's left for me to do is to thank you, Darren, for your excellent presentation today, and for all of you for your time today and your interest shown in our products. And have a great day.
Thank you, Andrew. Have a great day.